Hey guys, we're going old school today to find out if we can actually find some decent jewelry off of Facebook Marketplace. What do I mean by old school? Well, if you watch this channel, like back when I started in 2020, I did a lot of unboxings of things. It's been a while since I've done a mystery unboxing. I did the Temu and the whatever the other one was, AliExpress unboxing things, but not like a mystery box from somewhere. And so that's what we're doing today. With this little package, I am beyond excited about this. Let me tell you really quick about where I got this from. It was Facebook Marketplace, and I have looked on Facebook Marketplace like so many times to find jewelry. Like this is, I don't know, years, probably a couple years since I just peek on there every now and again and just see if there's anything good. And so rarely do I actually find something that's worth buying. And usually it's like junky costume jewelry that people have overpriced, or it's nice jewelry that people have overpriced. People really have like a very skewed perception of what their stuff is worth at resale value, especially on Facebook Marketplace. Now you can put something on eBay and maybe expect a little bit more money. I guess maybe this is just like a locality thing. So tell me in the comments like how it works in your area. But around here, Facebook is basically a virtual yard sale for the most part. Not entirely, but you can't expect retail prices for used jewelry on Facebook. So this person did a fantastic job pricing their jewelry. This was a whole lot of stuff. Now, to be fair, I haven't opened it yet. I did see a few photos, so I know a little bit about what's in here. And she did say that some of it is sterling, but we're going to confirm that and open it. Spoiler alert. Looks like there's opal in here. So that was part of the reason I bought it, because opal is my birthstone. I pick it up every now and again and feel it out if I like it or not. Surprisingly, I don't really own that much, but I love it. But like, I don't know, sometimes it just, certain pieces of jewelry just don't look right on me, or I feel like it looks odd. So anyway, let's get the overhead camera going and we'll go ahead and open this box. Also, things are going to be for sale. So before I set all this up, let me just say about what's going to be for sale. Basically, I have first dibs on everything in this package, and everything else I will price out and sell in this video. So if you see something that you like, all you got to do is claim it down below in the comments section. However, if you've not purchased from me before, you need to send me an email with your information. You can still claim down below, but like if 24 hours later or less, I don't ever see an email from you and you've never bought from me before, I'm just going to go to the next person in line, because I can't play the waiting game. This is business. And also I don't like playing the chase you down game to get your information thing. I don't like that either. So if you want to send your info to me, in case you see something you like, it's jewelryetcchannel@gmail.com. If you're new here, you may not know that used to be the channel name, was Jewelry Etc. Now it's Laura Etc. Hi, I'm Laura. And so, yeah. But if you've bought from me before, feel free to put a comment below of the item. A little description and a timestamp is super helpful, so I know that you are getting the right item. Also, shipping is $5 flat. So you can buy every single thing that I put for sale and it's still just $5. So if you buy just one small thing, it's still $5. So no matter what you get, $5 flat rate shipping. And I invoice through PayPal. I think that's everything. Oh, I gotta set up the camera. Let's do that. Dink. All right, here we go. Let's open this bad boy. I am so excited. I've had this sitting upstairs for a few days. I didn't want to tell the seller yet that I got it because I wanted to open it first before I started, saying my thank yous. And they shipped really quickly. Or she shipped really quickly. And I got it really fast. Ooh. Okay, it's in a bubble mailer. I do kind of wish that, oh, I could see those are the opal ones. I wish these were in a box, just because I've experienced and been on the receiving end of post office mail that have just been absolutely squashed and destroyed. But all right, I'm going to start with these ones on top because I think they're super duper pretty from what I could tell. No, I don't. I always think about buying jewelry that matches. I guess we'll leave that there for now. Let's get this in view here. Looks like we have some sterling and opal studs These are mosaicked opal, so it looks like it's probably a triplet. And by probably, I mean I would bet my lunch money that it's a triplet. Look, it's like in a package. Oh my gosh, I think she did this. Like, I think she packaged these. That's pretty cool. They look sterling. Let's see, are they marked anywhere? Let's pull this bad boy off. So a triplet, basically, it's 3 layers of stone. Okay, so you've got the bottom layer. That's going to be your, usually it's like a black onyx or something like that. Just making sure I'm still recording. I was like, wait, did I hit record? Second layer is the opal, because opal, oh, I wish I had a sample of opal down here. I've got some upstairs, but oftentimes opal is not just like a big chunk of opal, especially the Australian opal. It's usually like thinner layers in between matrix or like big chunks of rock. And so they take slices of it. So you have like a thinner layer of the opal, and then they cap that with rock crystal or crystal quartz. Is very common because it's a heck of a lot more durable than opal is. So here we go. Here's the... Oh my gosh, why can I not find where my camera is? There we go. Look at that. I'm not going to bother testing this one. You know why? Because I'm keeping this one. I got first dibs on this guy. If I ever do end up selling these, I surely will let you all know, but I really like these. I really need to get a matching ring. I wish that the post wasn't centered because I like them hanging down a little bit, but we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try, and then I'll put it up for sale if need be. And they are marked, actually they're marked silver. 925 on the back of those. Whoops. And I don't know, studs are so hit and miss on me. Usually I end up hating them. Usually I like really small studs. So we'll give that a try and we'll see what happens. All right, let's see what's next. More opals. Oh, and these are actually like, this is, oh, the dog wants to come in. All right, let me go let that dog in. I'll be right back. I told my husband recently that this dog is a squeeze box because she's in and out and in and out and in and out. Oh, I didn't realize this phone is like totally covering my face. Let's move it down a little bit. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Next little piece in here. This is so cute. This is like, I don't know. I like these versus the regular little Ziploc-y bags. Okay. Ooh, there's a few things. Oh, this is that ear cuff. Okay, so this is, it looks to be sterling. We'll test it to make sure, but this is like a cuff that goes around like the top part of your ear up here. And then this chain bit, it's a threader chain. And so this part hangs down and then it threads through your piercing hole. The dog has come back down. Nobody let her out of the basement. So I guess if you hear any snorting in the background, that's Luna. So there, and if you guys, Luna, what you doing? There's Lou. So I guess maybe if I put it on the table, maybe we get a little better, well, I don't know. But anyway, this piece here goes like through your actual ear piercing down here, whichever, if you have multiple holes, you know, pick whichever one you like, and then the cuff at the top. This is super cool. Let's test this. We'll do like a little lot and then price it out. Here's another little cuff. That's super cute. See if that one's sterling. Look at that! I did see that. I didn't realize he was a little cuff. Look. He's also an ear cuff. Hangs on the side. That's hilarious. Oh man. I might have to give him a little test run before I sell. Like, he's got a little butt. You can see his little butt down there. This is hilarious. Oh my gosh. Also 925. Are these all sterling? Man, that would be really rad if they are. All right, let's see this last one. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is another cuff. Woo. Gosh, she makes such disgusting sounds. I don't know if this is another cuff or like, I assume so, right? Yeah, I think it's another cuff. Is it 925? I'm not sure. But I do think it's another cuff. And then we have the studs. We're missing a back, but you know, whatever. These are opal, but these are lab created opal. Not sure if you can see the flash on those. It's very flashy in person, but opal is like notoriously shy on camera with its flash. But those are some opal studs, which means I gotta give them a try before I sell them. But let's go ahead and I guess, or should we do this at the end? Maybe what we'll do is we'll just run through it all and we'll price it out at the end. Hopefully that's okay with everybody. So if you're not interested in the unboxing, you just want to see them and see the price at the end, I'll put a time stamp. Ew, stop making such gross sounds. Anyway, if you want to just skip ahead, I'll just put the timestamp on the screen. You can skip ahead to the testing and the pricing. Okay, hopefully that works out for you guys. All right, so let's move these guys to the side. We'll open the next ones. Look, more opal studs. Oh my gosh, these ones, look, at least I think they're opal. I think they are this type of opal called sterling opal. It's technically lab created. If I had to guess, I could be wrong, but that would be my guess, that this is sterling opal. It's indistinguishable from real opal. Very, very, very difficult to tell the difference without lab equipment. But that's what it looks like. These are really pretty. And these actually do have the offset prongs. See what I'm saying? So they're not straight, like set in the middle. I might have to try these too. I think they're really pretty. Or that would be a really pretty ring. All right, we'll come back to these two because I think those look like they might also be sterling. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and look at these ones really quick. Oh, these are wood. Okay. I saw these in the picture. I just assumed they were just like plastic something or other. Look. You guys are going to hate me. I'm going to be keeping a lot of this stuff. I want these. I think they're too cute. Look, it's like a wood. It's some sort of image. I mean, it's like reeds and little lilies down here, lily pads with the flowers. And I just absolutely love the colors that these have going on. So it looks like they've either been printed on wood or they're sandwiched between wood and then capped with resin. And they're nice and long. I think I gotta keep these ones too. Sorry. Hopefully you guys agree with my taste anyway. Like if you're like, oh, I wish she put those up for sale, then that means that we have the same taste. Aren't those pretty? I really like those. Okay, those are going in the keeper pile. Sorry, everybody. All right, what else do we have? Ooh, we've got a nice little quartz piece. That's pretty. This I will actually probably keep for crafting. I have something actually very specific in mind for this. This is perfect for something I've been wanting to make and haven't made yet. So I'll be using this. But that is a crystal quartz. That's not a natural point, but that is a natural crystal. So it's a natural crystal in that it's been cut and polished into a very precise point. Real crystal points aren't that. That's the word I'm looking for. Clean. Uniform. Alright, we've got some beads here. I don't know if these are sterling hooks or not. I guess we'll go ahead and test these ones too. Oh, I just tore the bag. My bad. These are cute. They almost look like fluorite beads. They're little glass, I assume they're glass faceted beads, but they are definitely colored like a fluorite. Like fluorite colors. So if you like fluorite, you would definitely like these. Kind of like pastel blues and greens and a little pastel purple color in there. And again, the hooks, they look tarnished like they might be sterling, but I don't see a mark. But boy, do they look like sterling. We'll give those a test too. Just in case. These two. Take a look-see. Alright, these guys. We've got, looks like mother of pearl. Now, I don't know if these are glass or amethyst. With the rest of them, I mean, it looks like a little black onyx piece and then mother of pearl, and it looks like amethyst. It could be glass. It looks like amethyst. 925 marked hooks. So we'll test those two. Those are super cute. I do love a good multi-gemstone. Ooh. Speaking of multi-gemstone. Multi-gemstone jewelry piece. This looks like various pieces of quartz. Actually, that looks like rhodolite. Rhodolite, sodalite, amethyst. Maybe a little jasper in there. There's a little coffee bean jasper. I don't know what this blue is. This blue looks very gemmy. Like this one right here almost looks like a tanzanite, but not quite purple enough. I'm not sure what that is. But we have this beautiful multi-gemstone bracelet. Good stretch. Good stretch and a good fit. My wrists are about a 6 3/4 to a 7. This has a little bit extra give to it, so I'm going to say 7 to a 7.5 on the fit on that one. And look! Yes, who doesn't love some loose gemstones? What? What is in there? I don't know what that is. Those are natural points. And it's like a pale green on the inside. I guess they're a lodolite of some sort, but what specifically is that mineral on the inside? I don't know. There's like a green phantom quartz in there. That is rad. I am totally keeping these. This is just a little broken point, but... Well, actually, no, it's not. Look. There is another crystal. It's got like a ghost crystal in there. Another crystal that grew in the side of it. See, that is the point. And the other crystal just came like dislodged, if you will. So like the crystal would have grown up like that way. And then at some point they separated. But that still has the point on it. That is super cool. I don't remember seeing these in the picture. I love those. Those are going in the pile. That's too cool. Actually, I guess I'll put it back in this bag. I'm going to put it in this bag along with this one I want to craft with later. Was that all the things? Did I open it all already? Oh no, I'm such an idiot. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's it. Except for these additional 3 boxes that apparently, once you give me a box that is beyond my 1 foot in front of me, I can't see it anymore, apparently. Okay, now we've got rings. I'm in trouble. Oh man, I'm so excited I opened this tonight. Okay, once again, this stone, this kind of reminds me of the one on this bracelet. See, it's maybe it's amethyst, but it looks a little tansy to me. This looks a little too blue to be amethyst. I don't know, I'd bet my lunch money that's tanzanite. That is gorgeous, and this feels like sterling. Is it marked? Not marked, but we will test it. That is different, isn't it? What do you guys think of that one? That gemstone is cool. When you see it at like certain lights, it kind of has a little bit of venturescence to it, which is like that little sparkle, little shiller. Oh, look there. See what I'm saying? It's like flashing inside of there. That's cool. Let me get the manual. We'll use this bad boy later as a reminder. I'm actually not even going to measure them right now for reasons, but my guess is that this one's about an 8. Cool, put that in the testing pile. You're a ruby. You certainly look like a ruby. I can grab my black light before we start testing stuff, but that definitely looks like a ruby to me. Nice faceted thing. Looks like we're looking at about 7.5 or 8. Oh man. I'm so jazzed right now, y'all. This one is marked 925. It feels like silver, but we test it all, don't we? And by the way, if you're lusting over this bad boy, that's a Jonathan Alfaro piece. Got that from him in an auction, and I freaking love this ring. No one else bid on it. Blows my mind. People were sleeping that day. Anyway, This is rad. I like that a lot. We have like a... All right, you guys tell me. Is it an M? Is it a mountain? Or is it a heartbeat? Or is it a wave? It is about a size 7. Could be a cute little stacker. Not marked. Oh wait, yes it is. 925. Very, very small. 925 marking on that one. Oh, and speaking of waves, here's another one. Ooh, this one, I don't know, it doesn't look quite 925. It's stamped, but it's kind of, the inside has a shine to it that I don't trust. The outside looks good though. So we will test, as we always do. I need another labradorite ring, like I need a hole in the head, but I don't have a faceted one in an oval setting like this. So that one's staying with me, that one's going in the pile. What? This speaks to my soul. I'm gonna keep this one, I'm telling you that right now. Look at this. Oh, I wish the heart was like the right way. That's a bummer. But other than that, I wonder, could we slip it off and like slip it back? We totally can. Maybe they weren't even supposed to be that. Maybe this isn't supposed to be a spinner ring, but it is. All right, I fixed it. Look, we have the mountain range with the trees, the pine trees. This actually makes me think of my husband. And then we've got the heart. I don't know if it's meant to be like that or not. It's like concave on the inside of the spring, so it's super, super comfortable. Actually, that's extremely a comfortable fit. That's a lot of silver. I love silver. Like, silver work is my fave. Dog. I love stones for sure, but I think if it was a choice between like a really elaborate, pretty heavy sterling ring and like a ring with gemstones in it, I might lean towards the silver. I mean, I guess that really depends on, you know, which, but I am going to test this one. It feels smooth as butter on the inside though, because of that concave feature. Darn it all. I just want to keep it all. I can't keep it all. But look at this little moon and stars. How cute. Once again, this one, it's not concave. It feels really smooth. This too has that super shiny inside, but it is marked. Let's see. 925, and then there's a little logo or something next to it that I can't make out. All right, we got the last one in here. Oh, wow. It's a purple lab. Okay, let's see. Can you guys see? Yes, you can. Look at that. Oh, I don't own any purple right? Not in a ring. I've got a stone of it, but I don't have a ring of it. All right, what size are you? This one's probably a 7. I mean, an 8. If this fits on... Yeah, okay. I might have to keep that one too. I can't keep all of it. I'm gonna have to make some decisions, but for now it's going in the pile. We'll see how much we have in this. We've got quite a bit, you know, in the sale pile too. I can't keep all the lab. I can't be a little hog. Ooh, we've got some more opal in here. And whatever this is, what are you? Ooh, look at this beautiful resin piece. Look at that. Those red flowers, that's so pretty. This actually, I could make something similar to this. I've been playing with resin. I'm actually in the middle of making resin earrings out of dried plants, so this is kind of very fitting. It's got a clasp on the back with a little pearl on it. That's cute. This chain is actually very nice, very sparkly. Look at that. Can you guys tell? It's got a good sparkle to it. This is so darling. I really like this one too. Ah, why do I have to like everything? Stop liking stuff, Laura. I like this. I want to make something similar to this. Actually, My fear is that the clasp is so heavy. The clasp is going to want to be in the front of your neck because this is very lightweight, but I don't know. That's really pretty. We'll test it. We'll test it, and maybe I'll put that one up for sale. If no one buys it, I won't be sad. This is oh, it's like an anklet, maybe? That's got to be an anklet. It's got a little fuzzy on it. This is a sterling anklet. It's got a stamp on it, but I can't read it. Made in Italy. 925 looks long. I'm going to have to get some tools before we test these, like a tape measure, especially if there's necklaces. And then we've got another sterling piece. Now this is an interesting length. And this feels like stainless. I don't think this is sterling. No, that looks like stainless. But this might be. This is marked 925 on the back. We'll test it. It is opal, but it's a lab opal. But it's like that blue-green opal. That's so darn pretty. So we'll test it. I'm not confident in that bail. That bail looks suspicious to me. It's marked 925 though. If this is 925, I will probably take it off of this. Because what even is this? This is either, I guess this could be a child's neck. Or, I don't know, but it's not 925 anyway. And I do have a 925 chain. I could slide that one on too, so we'll try to find that if it's sterling, and then we'll price it out. All right, last one. Oh, look. Look at that. Is that opalite or is that is faceted rainbow moonstone. You do not see faceted rainbow moonstone too often, but this one definitely is. Look. Do you see the blue? The sun and the moon. Is that not absolutely beautiful? That is awesome. You guys are going to hate me for hoarding all the good stuff, but it's all pretty good. But the real special ones, I gotta keep it. I like that too much. I love that sun. I've been looking for a sun charm necklace, not with a moon on it, but like, hey, why not? Oh, look at this. What? Oh, that is different. I think those are just CZs if I had to guess, but I'll get the black light. I'll get the black light before we continue. After we unbox, I'll get the black light and I'll get the measuring tape so we can do the rest of this properly. And try to figure out what the heck's going on with my camera because it looks angry. Also, I'm so sorry I'm like bleh, like this the entire time. Sorry about that. These remind me of nails, like nail heads. It's kind of, yeah, look at the back. This is very like kind of punk rocky. The nail heads and they're, look at that, they're a reflection of each other. So they're not going the same way. That's pretty cool. That's like a thoughtful little detail. You know, have it in reverse. These feel substantial. Like this feels like for their size. You know, look, they're even all around the side. I do believe these are CZs. Like I said, we'll get the black light and see for sure. These are inside outside too. Look, they're on the outside and the inside here. So in case you're not aware, about a third of diamonds are fluorescent. So if you have, and this is a good tip too, if you're shopping the store for jewelry, like if you're doing secondhand shopping, you see a cluster ring and you think they might be diamonds, but you're not sure, blacklight, best friend. Because if some of them glow and most don't, they may be diamonds. There's a high probability that they'll be diamonds, but in any case, so we'll test those. We'll see if those glow. Look, more opal. We've got some jelly opals here. Oh, look at that. Those backings. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Saddleback closure. These are like the best. Okay, so it's tension set too. Tension set saddlebacks. Those are hard to lose, which is great. We've got black spinel and Ethiopian opal. Drool. Those will show up nice in a flashlight too. Those are pretty. Wait, is the other one in here though? Yes, okay, it's right here. Look. Look at that. Those are super, super pretty. I like those too. But we'll do those for sale. And then the last piece we have here is a little... I'm afraid I'm going to break that if I mess with it. A little pin. It's like a little, I'm assuming a fake, what is that, Coco Chanel? Chanel pin. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't even know what to price that at. So you might, if you buy from this video, this may end up in your box. We'll just give that away randomly to a buyer. But don't be sad if it's not in your box, because it probably won't be, okay? Just assume I'm not going to send it to anybody, but I might send it to somebody. I just looked up and my camera wasn't recording anymore, so I'm not sure where it cut off. I'm sorry if the audio got weird there for a second. I'm probably going to have to switch to the camera on the phone for audio. But anyway, all right, we're going to go get the flashlight, measuring tape, put gloves on. I said gloves. It sounded weird, but put gloves on. And we're going to test this pile, so I'll be back in a second. All right, we're back. Let's do some testing. Should I do it like in the old movies? Let's see. No stretch to it at all. Wow. So much for the snapback. All right, but we do have to we gotta put that back on, right? All right. Where's the testing stuff? Let's do this. All right, so if you have not tested with me before, welcome to my testing time. Fun time. Let's pretend that made sense. I need to get more of this. This is 18 karat testing acid. This is what I use, and everyone's like, why don't you use silver? Silver is like dark red and brown, and against the black background, very difficult to see. The 18 karat shows up like this bright, light, silvery, bluish kind of color. Very pretty. And it's also what my local jeweler uses, and also what my local pawn shop uses. So they advised it, and that is what I do. So that's what we're gonna do. This a little closer. All right, so welcome to the testing and pricing portion of the video. Let's start. I don't even know where to start. Well, we'll start with this because this is not gonna have a price on it. This one, I mean, not a price, sorry. I meant to say that I'm not gonna have to test it because there's no metal on it. 3.5, so let's call this one about a 7-inch stretch bracelet. Multi-stoned beauty, and we'll do this one for, we'll say $6. $6 on that. To claim, put a timestamp in the comment section below along with a brief description. So like, you know, I don't even know what this is at, however many minutes and seconds this video is, and just, I don't know, beaded bracelet or stretch bracelet or something like that. Let's put that over there. I am likely to forget everything I said as soon as I finish, so. All right, let's get in on some of this testing. I'll do that one. That's that little wave one. I guess we'll do rings. Oh, this too. All right, yep, there we go. So rubies do that. Yeah. All right, I am going to confidently say that's a ruby. And we'll do size and price on that as soon as I determine if it's real sterling or not. This one, I don't think Tansy, yeah, no, it doesn't do anything. Just checking. This is unmarked, but it sure feels like sterling. Check under the, where I scratched it too. And just so you know, scratching really does minimal damage to the piece. You can't really tell where it happened, but disclaimer, I am scratching all of these. The Stars and Moon band. And then lastly, we have the waves. I'm not going to bother testing the ones that I'm keeping. Test it later if I do decide to sell. Okay, so we're looking again for that silvery blue kind of color. And if it does show up, then we know that it's real sterling. I was just going to put a line all the way through it, but... Alright. All sterling. What? Listen, for the price that I got this lot, I was expecting like maybe half of it to be sterling. It looks like a lot of it is. So hopefully y'all can see it's that beautiful blue color. And people will tell you that if you see some flaking happening in the testing fluid, that it's plated. That's not true, okay? It's just not true. If you see copper coming up, or if you see copper underneath where you scratched, like a copper tone, then that is probably fake jewelry. That's, I don't want to say the jewelry's fake, but you know what I mean. The metal is not really what they say it is. All right, so let's do some pricing. All right, so this first one here, the little wave or mountain ring, or M, depending on how you look at it. We're going to do, let's just do $10 on this one. $10 on this ring. So timestamp, wave or mountain to claim. And I'll keep a running list too of what's sold. Let's do $14 on this one. This one is marked on the inside, by the way. I presume it says 95. My eyes aren't the greatest, but we did just check it. Oh, I didn't get sizes. I'm so sorry. So sorry. This one is 7 3/4. All right, 14 for that one, I think is what I said. Sorry about that. This one is just shy of an 8. So I guess they're both actually about 7 3/4 on that one. All right, this one, let's measure first. This one is about an 8. And we'll do 15 on this. The moon and the stars, nice thick band. And you can always email me too if you want the weights on anything. I'm happy to weigh them out for you. This is too darn cool, and I really do think this is tanzanite. Unmarked, unfortunately, but we did just acid test it. I'm going to say 25 on this one, okay? 25 on this guy, and just so you know, front to back. From the tip of the little metal design there, it's like almost a full inch. Actually, it's right at about a full inch from there to there. So there we go. And this one is a size sitting at about an 8.5. I would say maybe more comfortably closer to an 8 just because the band is so thick. So maybe like 8 to 8 1/4, but it is measuring it at 8.5 on that guy. And then last but not least, the ruby. This is a 8. We'll do... I'm going to do 20 on the ruby ring. Size 8. Nice little faceting on that thing. That is so pretty. And this guy is just about 1/2 inch on the size of the ruby, which is a pretty good size there. So $20 on it. All right. Round 2. Fight. Okay. We'll do the nail earrings. Ooh, now these ones. Oh, I was going to check these too. Check the little chips in there to see if anybody fluoresces. I honestly can't tell. I think I'm gonna need to get my diamond tester on this one. Or we just shoot from the hip on pricing. Live dangerously. Alright, here's the problem. I think this is rhodium plated, so we're gonna try to get a little bit past the plating on this one. Alright, I don't know. Where did we scratch? I can't even tell. Is it copper? I can't tell that either. Doesn't look like it, but that sure doesn't look sterling. What happens? We're just going to do this one right now because it's taking up so much of the plate. It's all getting eaten away. So either we have a plating on here. Let's see, what's it say on the inside? This actually says 950. Whoa. It says platinum. Why is it copper though? Hold on, we have a... Whoa, okay. Ha! Was not expecting that. Where's our... I think I have a platinum tester. 10 carat. Shoot, that's 24. Oh, man. I don't have it in here. That would explain the weight. It says, okay. Can you guys see this? I can't. I need the camera to help me read it. Something with a C. No. Does it say Cartier on it? It says Cartier. PT950. What? Why is it copper coated or copper colored though? What? All right. I guess to be continued on these ones. I'm gonna have to get these looked at. Then those very well could be diamonds. Darn it, my diamond tester's not down here, I don't think. All right, it's gotta be. I just used it recently. Oh my gosh. What? You guys, if these are freaking platinum and diamonds and actually Cartier, I hope I'm saying that right, not just making an ass myself, pronouncing it wrong. All right, well, I guess that to be continued on this. If I figure it out before I upload this video, I'll do a little adjunct at the end of this video. So stay tuned to the end for that. I'll try to get it updated. That doesn't explain why it's like a copper color though, unless it's just the plating, something about the plating is coming off, or the whatever it's mixed with is that color. But on the piece itself, where I did the test, it's not copper underneath, so it doesn't look like a plating, you know what I mean? Or maybe a little bit. No, it definitely does look copper underneath. Then maybe they're fake. I don't know. I'm gonna take these. I might have to take these to a jeweler or see if I can find them online. I don't know. That's compelling and interesting. We'll see. Okay. I'm running around like crazy trying to find this diamond tester. Sorry about the disjointed nature of this video. I just thought I would put this in to the video in the middle of it instead of making you wait to the end. After the video, I did look up the earrings, the Cartier ones. These things are coming up. Stop looking at my face. That's pretty much them to a T, but all the listings I'm finding are saying that they're gold. This one says platinum, which I don't believe based on the color that it scratched on the scratch test. But that said, we're going to check them really quick for the diamonds, quote unquote. And if they're actually diamonds, then it might be time to take a little trip over to the jewelers. Oops. That sound is when it hits metal, it makes that sound. I don't think this is real. Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. I don't think the diamond, if the diamonds aren't real, then they're not gonna put anything other than diamonds and platinum in something like this. So I'm gonna say that this is probably fake. If I happen to be near jewelers, I'll have it looked at, but I don't think they're real. They're still really cute earrings though, so I'm still gonna investigate it. I just wanted to give you a little update that I do not think that these are real. However, they are nice and weighty and a very good imitation, if you want my opinion. But anywho, all right, so that's that. Just subscribe to the channel, and I will absolutely update if I have anything to update on those earrings down the road. But for now, let's just assume they're fake, but still to be continued, I guess. All right, next up, let's move along. All right, so these are the spinel, black spinel, and opal, and also, let's see, ooh, there's some good red in there. Once again, opal is so shy in camera. I'm trying to not blind you guys, but also show you the flash in these opals. It's very obvious in front of me with the flashlight on it. There's some red flashing in there. All right, let's go ahead and we'll test the top of the earring here. So that one, put those together. This, I'm not going to test the chain because I believe in all my heart and soul that it's just stainless, but we will test the pendant itself. And you know what, let me go ahead and test also the bail on there. I have to keep looking. My camera's acting up, so I'm scared that it's going to shut up or shut up. Sorry, shut off randomly. and I won't know. All right, so this is the that. This, I'm pretty sure this is sterling. Let's see if we can get some of this chain. Chains are so difficult to test, y'all, because they're so dainty, and like, I'm just always afraid I'm gonna break the chain just by pushing too hard or something. Oh my gosh. All right, we'll just do these three. This is not the greatest example of scratching for a chain, but we'll do our best. And then I think, does the clasp say? Clasp has a very tiny 925 on the little thumby bit, so we'll go ahead and test that too. All right, here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see, what do we have here? All right, we've got... This guy's a little iffy. All right, earrings, yes. Necklace, I don't know. I see a little bit of blue in both. We'll redo that one. Chain, yes, and then the clasp is yes. So let's go ahead and price these out. The earrings, these stunner earrings, we're gonna go 25 on these, which I think is actually kind of cheap for the materials used, these opal pieces and the spinel, and it's sterling, but that's okay. We'll do 25 on the earrings, 25 on those, and then this guy, which is like so freaking awesome and I love it. Oh, this one is, let's get a measurement on that. If you have it fully extended, we're looking at about 17 inches. Fully extended on the resin guy. I think this thing is lovely and would be awesome for layering. I'm gonna go 25 on this one. So you see a little closer the red flowers in there. So 25 on that one. And then let's redo Mr. Opal here. See if we can't get a better read on it. Okay, and there that goes. Nice deep scratch on that. Oh, and the bail, that was the other part of it. Because, as I said, I don't think the chain is anything to write home about. Can go ahead and try to scratch it. Yeah, I don't think so. Stainless is actually very, very difficult to scratch. I'm gonna do the... That's the clasp there on the top. All right. Pop that bubble. Now, let me use this as an example of things, because as you can see, this chain is not going away. The other two look like they're getting eaten up, so I don't think these are real, I don't think it's real silver. Or I should say it's not testing as real silver. This, you might think, oh my gosh, it's 18 karat gold, because it's not, the acid isn't eating it away, and that's what would happen if it was 18 karat gold. However, there are some metals that will pass the acid eating test, and I do believe stainless is one of them. So you can't trust it. It would be marked if it was anything that special. This one is unmarked. It has a few other qualities that are suggesting it's not a real, like, precious metal. Like, for example, this jump ring here would be soldered shut. That would be very unlikely that it would have open jump rings on a fine piece of jewelry like that. So, anywho, even so, this is rather pretty. We'll go ahead and do $12 on this, and I'll just leave it on this chain since it's not real sterling. I'm not going to put it on sterling chain. That little chain that it is on is about 14 inches, so it is definitely on the smaller side. But there you go on that one. We have this cute little anklet. This one is right at about 11 inches. It's a little Singapore chain, looks like. Maybe a twisted rope or something. It's a Singapore. It actually looks like more twisted on this side than it does on this side, so I don't know. This is just over time has just twisted up more on one side than the other. I don't know. All right, I have every like inkling that this is real, but we'll go ahead and test it anyway. Once again, I'll struggle to do so. All right, that's that guy. Let's do these really, really pretty earrings. Love those. We'll do right down there at the bottom. And those ones. And I'm going to test the hook too, just in case, because I know some of y'all out there have sensitivities, and we don't want to give you a hook that's not sterling, and then you have an allergy or something like that to non-sterling jewelry. That would be not cool. So let's make sure that is what it says it is. And let's see, we'll do, I guess we'll do this one too. These little glass earrings, at least I think they're glass. Test that hook as well. All right, we'll just do these ones. Chain. Come on, Bubble, get out of here. No one can see through you, Bubble. Fortunately, the bubble does nothing to the testing. It's just really annoying and in my way. All right. All right, all of them are sterling. So the anklet, let's do $10 on that. It's pretty dainty, and with the chain switching halfway through, I think that's weird, so we'll just do 10 on that. These earrings, these are very pretty, and the hooks are sterling. I mean, it's about 1.5 inches roughly from where it'll come out of your ear to the bottom. Let's do 25 on these. For the gemstones in there. 25 on those guys. And then these that have the the sterling hoop with what I believe are glass. They could be fluorite, but I think they're glass, possibly fluorite with silver hooks. I cannot speak. We'll just do $12 on these. How about 12 on those? All right. The ear cuff with the threader that goes through the other part of your ear that kind of hangs down. I don't think this one was marked, but it looks like sterling, so we'll just see. We've got a couple little guys here. This one with the chain, or multiple chains. There's 3 chains hanging off of this guy here. So let's see about him. Oops. Oh, I'm gonna go with probably not on that one, but that's fine. All right, this little loop-de-loo guy. We'll make room. Do him on the left and the other one on the right. The last guy. That one is super, super fun. I guess we'll do his arm. All right, there's our lineup. Can we see? Sorry, it's totally out of frame. All right, here we go. This is earring, post. That's good. Cuff with threader. Chain guy. Curly cuff and man cuff. Let us see. All right, looks like these guys are real. This one is not. This one, yeah, the verdict's out on this guy. Earrings are real. So let's retest. We'll retest this one. This is not real. We'll just do $2 on this little cuff. It looks like it might be plated, honestly. We'll do 2 on that. Curly Q guy is real. We'll do 6 on that one. This guy is so stinking cool. I'm gonna say 10. I know he's tiny, but he's unique. I'm going 10 on the ear cuff on that one. These beautiful studs. This one's got a lot more kind of that flash to it in a different way. This one's a little more uniform. As far as like the flash goes, there's a little bit of red in there. Did you see it? Oh, let's go. We'll do 22 on these ones. Sterling and the, what I believe to be sterling opal is what you call that. Look that up. And then this guy. Let's redo him. That'll be the last piece of this lot. Let's get a good scratch in there so we know for sure. Chain is very dainty, which actually lends itself to like being real, if you know what I mean. Oh. Let's see. Okay, now he's showed up for the party. Hopefully y'all can see. All right. We'll just do, I can't remember what we said for the last one. That was similar in size. We'll do 8 on this guy. If anybody wants that. What's that? And with that, we have finished the video. Huzzah! Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and checking all the things. So if there's something you like and have to own, put it in the comments below. Again, email me if you've never purchased from me before. If you're not done hanging out, check out this video that I'm going to put on the screen. This is the last video I did on testing jewelry from AliExpress. If you've ever ordered from them before, I don't suggest you do. I suggest you buy from lovely YouTubers that like to sell jewelry like myself, and there's a ton of others. And if you want to know who they are, let me know in the comments, and I'll tell you. I'll advise you of all the best sellers that I love on YouTube. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Ooh, until next time, do more of what you love, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye!